really messed me up was I couldn't find my range because he was southpaw. So after I was able to find my range, I hit him with a body shot that kind of changed the entire fight, and I was able to put him down after that and choke him out. He did rock me in the first round, and you know, I've been hit hard a couple of times, but that was the first time where I actually lost my equilibrium, kind of wobbled a bit, but you know, I was able to recover from it and still go out there and perform.
The crowd's intensity and energy is the biggest I've felt. I've had fights with a similar number of people in the audience, but it didn't have the same feel as this. Well, it's definitely a weapon, and it's also definitely not a secret. Pretty much everyone who's fought me knows that I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. I definitely have power and the ability to strike, but my jiu-jitsu is my main thing.
Yeah, he was a big, tough, strong guy, so he was good on the feet. Most of his strong suit's on the feet, so I figured I'd take him down, and he pretty much didn't have nothing for me for the ground. So, I mean, I've been to Naga Worlds, so I think my ground game's pretty damn good. So, oh, it's crazy, man. I love it. It's like 10,000 fans out there. I mean, once I got in the cage, like, it didn't matter or anything, but walking out, like, I'm like, holy shit, there's a lot of fans out there. And then walking out and signing autographs, like, it's a good feeling, man. I'll definitely be back for a pro, so.
Knucklejunkies.com here with Owen Evinger. Owen, nice first-round victory. He kind of came out, seemed to throw a lot of kicks early, but once he went for the takedown, 2 guillotine attempts, the second one sealed the deal.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to stay up more, and whenever he kept, you know, taking them bad shots, and then I got the first guillotine, and then he kind of transitioned out of that, and then I got the anaconda, I guess. And, you know, he gave it to me. I wanted to stand more, but when someone gives you it, you know, you got to take it.
Yeah, just, I mean, obviously the connection here with Tanya, you know, I'm putting together a card, and I mean, just kind of, is that special? And just kind of, you know, talk a little bit about that. Yeah,
she, you know, she's usually at almost all my fights. Some of my Bellator fights she hasn't been able to make it to, but she usually makes it to every one of my fights, and so does my brother. I got a twin brother, Chris, that fights too, and he's almost at every single event. And you know, it's just nice to have family that help me and, you know, love doing it and understand everything that comes with it.
Knucklejunkies.com here with Rob Washington, Fight Hard MMA main event. Lost a decision with Zach Freeman, but I mean, for lack of a better term, just a great fight, or maybe one of the best fights I've ever seen live. Unfortunately, you know, it came out on the losing end. Just some general thoughts on the fight.
Yeah, it was a great fight. Zach was the better fighter today. All props go to Zach. He came out and he pushed the pace. You know, I pushed the pace. He took some good punches. I took some good punches. It came down to the wrestling, and he came out with a better game plan than me. You know, I think he executed the takedowns. Honestly, I think we're both even in wrestling, but he took the chance and took the takedowns. He got them, and he controlled the ground game, and that would make the difference in the fight. I mean, he was a little bit stronger than me. He was bigger than me. So, you know, everything played a good role in the fight, but nothing took away from Zach. He was definitely a better fighter today. He deserved to win.
You were able to land some nice shots, you know, short uppercuts underneath and some hooks, and was that just openings? And
yeah, I mean, he kind of, you know, with the clinch, I wasn't expecting a lot of knees and stuff. The knees wasn't hurting me at all, so you know, maybe I should have been more active from the clinch. He threw a lot of knees. A lot of them didn't land flush. I probably should have just broke away from the clinch and, you know, maybe got a takedown on my own and worked my top game. You know, you just got to go back to the drawing board and see what you did wrong in a fight like this. I think we both came out as winners because we both gained something out of the fight. I gained a lot out of the fight. I just got to be myself. I got to be more of a mixed martial artist and not a stand-up striker. And, you know, I got to use my takedowns, and that's what I need to do.
Knucklejunkies.com here with Zach Freeman. Zach, a huge win at Fight Hard MMA, lightweight title win over Rob Washington, got the unanimous decision. But, I mean, I don't know where to start. Definitely a whale of a fight, maybe the best live fight I've ever seen. Just your thoughts.
Wow, man, it was a war. Rob put his hands on me well. I put my hands on him. It was a grueling fight. I gave it all I could. I leave nothing in that cage. If I'm not tired when I'm coming out, then I'm not happy with myself. So I gave it all I had, and I came out on top. So.
Yeah, so you know, landed some big knees, especially like in the first round and the second round. I mean, just kind of was opening you saw, or?
I knew that if I pressured hard, he will either ball up or he'll shoot, and I was hoping that he would fall into one of my knees. I started telegraphing it a little too much. and then I would leave my hands down, and he'd catch me. He'd caught me a few times. My head's definitely ringing. So Rob, great job, man. I couldn't be more happy fighting a warrior like you, man. Congrats to you also. So
It seems like he landed some nice shots underneath, like some short stuff. Is that what was hitting?
It kept feeling like his hook would land, and then he would slip an uppercut sometimes out of the clinch and land. But like I said, I'm not the best stand-up fighter in the world. I'll admit it. I am an amateur still in many ways. I have a lot of growing to do, but there's one thing you can't teach, and that's toughness. And I fight with a toughness. I go out there to finish and fight. I'm not there to dance around and be a boxer. I'm here to fight and just give it my all. So that's all I can do.